Hello YouTube, I am Shatterdrift. You may know me from my prior Let's Play of Mega Man 3. If not, you should check it out after you watch this one. Today, I'll be playing Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Battletoads series. Well, I guess most of you aren't familiar with the series itself. Pretty much everyone is aware of the Nintendo game with the insanely high difficulty. Battlemaniacs was the second sequel, and it was on the SNES, and it has nowhere near the difficulty the original did. And here we're seeing a little bit of the plot. We're in northern Tibet, in Asia, for those of you that failed geography class. And this game stars the evil Dark Queen, Silas Goldmeyer, and Professor T-Bird, with a special guest appearance by Scuzz. And we are in a place that I cannot pronounce. Giachung, maybe? Giachung La? We'll go with that and call it good. Toads, I've invited you here to witness the first demonstration of Cycone's new games generator. We've named its artificial world the Gamescape. This approaching image is a pig of the apocalypse, one of the games. Before the professor can finish, the pig leaps out of the screen. Or the dragon. It grabs Michiko Tashoku, daughter of Cyclone's head honcho. Zitz leaps to her rescue, but he takes a beastly bashing and is captured too. With Michiko and Zitz its prisoner, the evil pig escapes back into the Gamescape. Pay attention, battle jerks! I, Silas Volkmeyer, intend to turn your miserable world into my very own Gamescape. The Dark Queen holds your feeble friends captive, and if you try anything, you'll never see them again. Ha 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 ha! And that is the introduction. I just realized I have my controller plugged into the first slot. I'm going to switch it to the second. I'll explain why in a moment. Okay, now that I'm hitting start. If you use the extra life cheat, this screen will flash red right here. I'm not going to do that. Now, the reason I plugged my controller into the second player controller is because the first player controls Pimple, second player controls Rash. And Zitz, of course, is missing because he just got captured. And I prefer to play as Rash. We gotta get him back! Let's gatecrash the Gamescape and cook some beast and bacon! And now we have the first level, which should be the Ragnarok overworld. And I can't recall the exact name of all the smash hits, so bear with me on that. The smash hits are the finishing attacks you use, like that little axe kick I'm doing, or that I had done a second ago, and also the bigger foot. And this little ball and chain there. This is not a smash hit. That is, and so is, whoa, so is that. Now the first thing most of you are probably going to notice is that being a SNES game, this has incredibly good graphics compared to the NES version. And this first level looks quite a bit different, even though it's still the Ragnarok overworld, I believe, in both games. I could be wrong on that. Naturally, it looks a lot better than it did back in the NES days, even though the NES game had quite good graphics for the time. But that's Battletoads for you. Pushing the graphical limit while making you want to pull your hair out. One of the things you might end up noticing is that I'm able to activate my smash hits early if I try hard enough, and smash hits always instantly kill an enemy. Well, except for bosses, because you're using the smash hits the whole time just for fun. As you can see, the enemies can hit each other, which is always a good thing. Let's pick this guy up just so you can, dang it, just so you can see that feature, even though I probably will never use it. As you can see, I can pick this guy up, I could chuck him off the edge. I'll chuck him off the edge for the heck of it. Whoa, whoa, whoopsie. Yeah, I guess that's what I get for trying to show you something cool. Whoa, how do I... okay, I have to push B instead of X. X picks him up, B throws him, Y is jump, B is also attack usually. I'll check. Whoa. I'm doing a lot worse than I should be right now. Uh-oh. And there I just lost a life, which shouldn't have happened. That's really not a good way to be starting off the game. Especially if I'm planning to actually beat it in this one sitting. For those of you that weren't able to realize it, depending on where I cut off the intro at, I am playing this on a SNES, on my TV, with my MacBook placed in front of my TV on a big pile of textbooks and boxes and other stuff. And I'll be getting a really nasty pig dropping in here any sec. There he is. And I do not like that nasty pig. He scares me. Because he has a lot of health. And if I can activate my smash hit early, like right there, I kill him more quickly. Smash hits also give you more points than your regular attacks, but if you're killing enemies early, you're passing up on points. But in cases like this, where I'm facing 3 of these buggers in a row, I kind of want to kill them quickly. Just kind of. I really wish I had memorized the names of all the smash hits. Really nice. And that guy can flatten you if you're in the wrong spot. And I'll just knock those guys off the edge, because that's why this is positioned. And as you can see, I have a pretty sweet jump. A surfer jump. Assuming I jump from standing still. And I have another eruption in the background to try shooting. What would the fireballs from an eruption be called, anyways? Guess it doesn't really matter. These actually track you pretty well. And if you were standing right there, you would have just been plunged into oblivion. Whoa, whoa! Ah, you've got to be kidding me. 2 lives in the first level? You're paying for that pig. And here we have our first boss. Ah! He's huge! But he's a pushover, so... We'll run over. Whoa, why are you coming back? You're supposed to go off the screen and jump back at me like that. See, he can flatten me there if I'm not careful. But instead I'm using my smash hits. Okay, my boot is 1,000, my axe is also 1,000. Do I have any others handy to use? Okay, all of my smash hits are doing 1,000 damage, and the reason I care is because once you hit a million points, you get an extra life. And I'm probably going to be relying on those extra lives to get through the game. And there, the big rock pig was destroyed. I'm not sure what his name was. And here we have the Dark Queen. My wasplings will sort you out, warp feature, out. Yeah, warp features. Because you'll be, forget whatever that said. You probably read it. This is one of the big tree you're facing next, Toads. About a mile down, and the exit's at the bottom. I can't read today, I'm sorry. And my voices will also be inconsistent over time. Now, the cool thing about these wasps is if I hit them enough times sequentially, and there's full metal buffs, that's the name of that smash hit. If I hit these wasps enough times in a row, a single wasp enough times in a row, dang it, I'll get an extra life, and I kind of want that right now, seeing as I'm already down 2 when I shouldn't be down any. And here we have our, I'm not sure what that, there. I guess I can't do it with that one. I can hit this one with it, but it won't give me any points if I hit him with it, so I actually want to punch him to death. And use my full metal earmuffs. Okay, I gotta get into extra. Dope! I'm not going to do. Dang it. And this is one of the times when enemies being able to hit each other comes in, dang it, extremely handy. Because the wasps can juggle themselves for me, and it's really, really helpful. Extra life. Yes! As you would by that extra life sound if you put it over my exclamation of joy. I got an extra life off that one wasp. No! 2. 3. Ah. Punk. There's another extra life. Dope. Well, now I'm back up at where I started, so I guess that's pretty good. And here we have nice little spiked logs in the wall. They're not really intimidating right now, but they will be later.